Jungle justice, also known as mob action, refers to the practice of meting out punishment to perceived offenders without recourse to the law. Now, this phenomenon has been on the rise in Nigeria with devastating consequences. What's the driving, what's driving this trend and what are the implications of these issues? This will form our focus on today's edition of Call the Police, your regular security check program on the NT station NTA Channel 5, Abuja. My name is Tessie Omeri. We thank you for joining us this morning. The program returns in just a moment. Thank you for staying tuned. This is called the Police, a program where we engage with law enforcement and its experts to discuss pressing security issues and share success stories in policing. Like I said earlier, today we are taking on a disturbing trend, this issue of jungle justice. As usual, we have our background report, but before we go there, let me introduce our guest who will be joining us in the studio. He is ACP Mode Magawata, a seasoned police officer with expertise in community policing. He's Assistant Commissioner of Police Operations. Thank you for joining us on the program this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And he's also a regular face. If you see, Call the Police is a regular caller here. We thank you for always obliging us the opportunity to have you around. Yeah. Okay, now let's watch the reports on this disturbing trend of jungle justice, after which we'll talk more on the issue.
This is an illustration of what transpired in the society. Communities call it self-help, but in law it is jungle justice, which many innocent citizens die as a result of mob action. The Nigeria's legal system provides for arrest and prosecution to enable the suspect prove his or her innocence in the competent court of law. But oftentimes, that is not the case in the country as act of jungle justice increases.
No matter the degree of frustration or lack of faith that individual may have in the justice system, it does not in any way justify a mob action or jungle justice, because those are processes that are clearly prohibited by not just only other laws, even by our constitution, because our constitution presumes the suspect innocent until the suspect is found guilty.
When the act of jungle justice is committed, there is no room for further investigation into the broader perspective of the crime, thereby encouraging recurrence.
Comes up because there is not enough belief in or trust in the justice system. The justice system would include the policing system. If somebody is caught and the person needs to be kept by vigilante, will the person actually make it into the police station? And when the person gets to a police station, is the person going to be held accountable for real for the things that were, the person was brought there for, or is corruption going to overshadow things? And before you know, the person is out, and time seems to be passing and nothing is happening. So people are increasingly losing faith in the access to justice structures. The weight of the economy on the people is shortening the fuse of people. So it's like with the short fuses, people blow up easily.
Although communities most times accuse security agencies of compromising during arrest and investigation, but finding shows that consequences of jungle justice outweighs its gain.
You rush into taking action, it doesn't solve the problem. So our response has always been 5 minutes. So once we get the information, we rush. So, but in this situation, the one that has just happened in Lube, the thing just went viral. Even before the coming of the police, they have taken action. They did what they did, and then they sent it on the air. Everybody sees what they did. And the mere fact that somebody say this man has committed, it could be a passerby, and then you just rush him, and then you kill him, and then you see.
Whatever may be the degree of crime, stakeholders advise that citizens should not take laws into their hands, but hand over any suspect to security agencies for prosecution, as jungle justice promotes lawlessness in the society.
Increase in investment in the access to justice system. Maybe more systems will be strengthened. The series of reforms we are calling on for the integrity of the justice systems to be upheld. If those things are working, less people will resort to self-help. Jungle justice will not be a thing. So I discourage jungle justice strongly. But you cannot tickle somebody and tell the person not to laugh. The tickling somebody in this case is having justice systems that cannot be relied on, and the laughing, unfortunately, ironically, happens to be the jungle justice system.
Now, if not nip in the bud, you or your loved ones could be victim of jungle justice.
So unfortunate, that's it. If not arrested, you or your loved one, might be a victim of jungle justice. So Motawata, you have watched the background reports, and then you have seen, especially the most recent one, some of this jungle justice. I'm sorry to say, the citizens, when probably the victims, if they know that okay, this person like this one chance, people are actually excited. Inside their hearts, be like, oh, these people have been terrorizing us. But there are so many cases of innocent citizens falling victim of this. What is the root causes of jungle justice, and how can we arrest it?
First and foremost, let me define the positions of the law. Jungle justice is illegal, and is improper and unfair administration of the law. So if no matter how the degree of incident, law has not given you power or permitted you to take step, what you're supposed to do is to help the police to apprehend the offender and take it to nearby police stations for prosecutions.
Okay, now how can the police effectively prevent this, through rapid response? How can the police prevent this? From the background reports, the officer said 5 minutes response. Sometimes this happens so fast. How can you?
Yes, you see, what we are doing in FCT is community policing. We are always enlightening the community that look, police alone cannot do it. You have to come closer. You have to key in to assist the police. How do you do it? Is if in case there is such incident, is what you do. You have responsibility also as a community to help and also make sure you put the person in a protective custody before the arrival of the police. And that's why if you check, in most cases, it hardly to walk half kilometer with us in the position, strategically positions in case. But one of the difficulty we had was the community are not helping the situations, because we are always look, the community have to wake up and assist the police, because the issue is, that's why you see we are talking always enlightening people about the community policing. Community policing, they have to assist in policing their area, and which is part of this, because if how do you know even the person that you are killing that he was not committed such a such incident. That was why you see the law, the position of the law. The law says the jungle justice is illegal, condemnable, barbaric, and is improper or unfair administration of the law. So if you commit, you go for that. Yes.
Okay, now, one of the respondents in the background report, she said that people are apprehensive, people are angry, so just a little spark, and people will just take action. Would you say that people are losing hope in the justice system? Is it because some of them also say that when you arrest such people and you take them into custody, after a few days, you see them back into the streets? And then this resident gets angry because they feel that justice is not meted on such individuals. Could that be the reason why they are, struggling to take this action, this law into their hands?
No. You see, I disagree with that because
Okay.
if you are following this, the season, the commissioner of police that was having the FCT, what he's doing is teamwork. So he made everything easier. If you get to the police stations, you see the DPO's number for generating. We have classifications, there's classification of offenses. So cases that can be handled within the divisions are there. Those that can be transferred to the CID are there. So if there are cases, people should also come and find out. They should forward to ask the DPO, how far, what happens, so that they'll get information. They have every right to go and ask what is it, so that they'll get updates of the investigations going on.
Okay.
Yeah. So if the case is being transferred, they should also get how, when, and to who.
And why?
That's it.
Okay.
So
if you're just joining us, this is called The Police. We're live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. Today we are discussing a disturbing trend, jungle justice. Everyone is taking laws into their hand, and it's becoming really a menace that should be checked. And you have heard from him. He said that the response mechanism has drastically improved, means that police is more accessible now than before. So the idea is for us to bring back that trust into the judicial justice system so that we'll trust them in case of such incidences, so we won't take laws into our hands. You can be part of our discussion this morning by calling. The numbers will be showing on your screen in a short while. Call us and also give your own input into the program. Remember, security is you and I's business. And remember, jungle justice or mobile action is barbaric, is unacceptable, is condemnable, like he has said this morning. So be part of the discussion this morning. Okay, what role do you think community plays, in the perpetrating this jungle justice?
come again.
Yes, what role do you think community should play, to reduce it? Because what we're saying now is ways of reducing it.
Yeah, it is very clear. It's community policing. Yeah, it's by giving prompt information.
Okay.
That's why you see our emergency lines are everywhere. Available everywhere. Our emergency lines are there. So once there is such incident around, you can easily contact the control. Within 5 minutes, that victim will be rescued.
Within 5 minutes.
Within 5 minutes, because
we have a first caller. Okay. We lost that too. Remember, if you're calling us, do us a favor to move away from your TV set, or probably turn down the volume of your TV set for effective communication, so that we can hear you and you can hear us, so that whatever you have to contribute,
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, thank you for joining us. You're live on TV.
My name is Seth Godwin.
Your name again? Can you please move away from your TV set?
Seth. I'm doing just that. My name is Seth Godwin.
Faith Godwin. Okay.
Yes.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Masoko.
Okay, go ahead.
Please, I have something to say. Thank God for this opportunity.
Yeah.
You see, I want to ask our commissioner there.
Yes, the ACP.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
You two are trying, but there's something I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
You used to have a Nigerian mobile force, and you have also chief inspector and sergeant major is in the rank and file of Nigerian police. I don't know what is going on because these people are the ones that pass information to police. I was a police informer for almost 20 years. That's from my blood because I'm a police blood.
Okay.
So since these organs are not there in Nigerian police, if you watch very well, police are handicapped. Nothing is happening in Nigerian police.
Okay.
You pass information. When you pass information, you are the one that will be kept behind bars. And there's no way the security personnel can work without information. It's not possible.
That's true. It's not possible. Okay, we've heard from Pete.
Okay, I think I can respond.
Yes, please go ahead.
Godwin, I appreciate you. But let me just tell you, those ranks you mentioned, and also the formations. One, the PMF, that's a police mobile force, are still there. They are still there. So, second, and I wish you can go to the first quarter. You will see a very clean and highly experienced and able Sergeant Major. That's at the first quarter. You will see him. I wish you go. So I think it has been long, maybe when you had contact with the police. So all those information, all those formations you are talking about are still on,
Okay,
and
so
they are still existing.
one very important.
No one is abolition.
One very important aspect of
Yes.
this question, you
Yeah.
talked about you taking information to the police, and then at the end
Yes,
of the day,
yes,
you are
yes,
arrested.
yes.
Okay.
And the information you are talking about, if you have any informations, those department you mentioned, I think those are the proper personnel that you're supposed to pass information to. The way you're supposed to pass your informations, I think, are one, either to the area commander direct or divisional police officer. In the absence of divisional police officer, you can see his DCO, so that at least your information can quickly be responded.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Godwin, I want to believe he has responded to some of your fears. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Thank you for joining us. Can you please turn down the volume of your TV?
Okay.
Thank you. You're clear now. Go ahead.
I'm coming from Guaranta.
Where I'm from Guarimpa, your audio is still very noisy.
Hello?
Mariam, I'm with you. Please do us a favor, turn down the volume of your TV if you're calling us, or probably you can move away from your TV area for effective communication. So that, hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Morning, and thank you for joining us. You're live on TV. Tell us your name.
Good morning.
Morning.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, my name is Engineer. I'm calling from Metama.
Engineer
Hello.
Aloy. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. How is Mitama this morning?
fine, fine.
Okay, please go ahead.
I want to contribute to the program, to the good program you both are presenting on television.
Thank you.
I want to ask this question. Do we still have police informant?
Okay.
Because when I was coming as a child, when my father was a police informant, and anything that is happening in our community, our father used to go and inform police, and the police will come.
I'll respond.
They will switch into action immediately.
Okay.
But now I've seen where someone go and give police information and police come back and arrest that person. What was happening? You unveiled him and he become a source of a target.
Oh dear. Thank you, Mr. Aloy. And it's also dwelling on Mr. Godwin, who called earlier. I think it's still the same issue about police informants.
Yeah, we still have informant because information is one of the key success of whatever you are doing. You see, the informations you are talking about, all the informants are still around. And but the only problem, the only change we are having, the informant of those days are not the same with the present informants that we are. Because the informants of those days, they will give you very vital and very crucial and tangible information. And once they pass that information, they will go.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Let me give you historical just instance. When I was in Lagos, we used to have that some informant. And once you effect arrest, the same informant will stay and start telling you what to do, and he will stay around. That's it. So that's the problem we are having. You know, sometimes some informants, when they give information, they always want to stay and prognose and see police how what are they coming from the information. Because they will tell you, okay, this job, this information I gave you, you must fetch something. I want you to fetch. That's the problem we're having. But the informant of before, they'll give you information for the success and for the benefit of Nigeria. But now is for their just pocket. And that was why you see most of their information, when they give information, it will take us time to accept the information because we have to also go and find out and digest it and see the information given whether tally or is true or not before we now take action.
Maybe
so that's just it.
Okay, maybe in this case, you maybe need to make the citizens or residents of FCT, let them feel at home, let them be a bit relaxed that things have changed because they are feeling that in those days, like you said, they have police informants, and these days, as if it's not longer, available. But from what you're saying, they are still there, they are still doing their workings, but it's just the difference where corruption has entered. In those days, they used to do it for purely patriotism, but
Yes.
now they're doing it for the gains. So probably you need to explain more to FC residents so that that gain, that confidence will be built between the police and the members of the public. Because, like you said, effective information sharing is what brings about success to any operations. They need to gain that confidence that if I pass information to the police, I'll be protected. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, we have another caller. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good morning, all.
Morning. Tell us your name and you are the lucky last caller for today's edition of the
that
program.
is very good. I'm a lucky man.
Yes, what's your name?
Yes, my Oga there, Assistant Commissioner of Police.
Yes.
Please, you see, why Nigeria don't give your people information is that, you people are up there, you may not understand what is happening down there because they are not there. The truth is that, let me just say the truth, a lot of these your men, you should have to pray to God to give you the eyes to understand, to know what they are doing there. You understand? Because a lot of them, the truth is that they are not straightforward. Let me just say the truth. And you need to, train them. Because some people have vital information, very nice information to bring to the police. Those other, your men that are not straightforward, that's the reason why they are afraid. So please work on that. The second, last time I called, I talked about this of Angola in FCT here. The commissioner of police said that they are doing something concerning and they are arresting them. Right now, I speak to you right now. If you come to my office here, they are just all over. So what are you doing concerning those things?
Your office, where is your office exactly, the area?
Taco here, if you know NHA is. My NHA is now. Yes. At the Taco. They are just here right now. They are more than any time I've seen now. And they are just all over this place. So please, what are you doing concerning those boys? Please, sir.
maybe you have to round up quickly.
Yes, operations is ongoing, and we made a lot of arrests of those scavengers. Some have been charged to court, some have been sent to prisons, some are still there. We are preparing to also arraign them. But however, this information you give is very vital, and I will alert the operation sweep. They'll go after them.
Okay.
That's it. But the only thing is just keep giving us good information. Be rest assured that we work with you and we will never disclose your identity.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for that confidence you have given to members of our FCT that if you share information, you'll be protected, your identity will not be sold out. So please make it a point of duty. Let us all be patriotic and share intelligence information with the police. By so doing, even the issue of jungle justice, I know, will be a thing of the past, so that justice will be meted accordingly. And it is on that confidence building that we conclude today's edition of the program. I hope you will not lose confidence on NTA Channel 5 Abuja. Thank you so much for coming on the program this morning.
Thank you.
See you next week when we come your way with another episode. Confidently saying bye for now.